Yo, what's up Nerdcore? I am excited to drop some new content here on the channel. Now, if you already subscribed, then you most likely know about our comic focused content from our all caps videos, which will definitely keep coming. But as we grow this channel, it's important to me that we delve into a variety of things pop culture, and my second nerdy love, video games. So subscribe and drop a like if you'd like to see more content on this channel. So, now that we'll be rocking games on here, where else to start other than with what's currently my favorite video game, Spellbreak. Spellbreak is a free-to-play online player versus player game, pretty much like a first-person shooter. But there's a twist. Instead of playing with guns, each character plays with magic and they get a class. Each class similarly based on an element, not all classes are elements, but you kind of get the point. So I immediately fell in love with this game. Today we're going to watch my son Jace play. Now, me and Jace play this game pretty often, and we've also played against each other. You know, I knock him a lot, but I'm going to tell you right now, this kid is pretty good. He's really good. I have to say that in the times that we've faced off against each other, we're probably even. And to be honest, it's probably because I got lucky, because he is just a powerhouse when it comes to attacking. I'm more of a strategic player where, you know, I'm going to hang back. I see two dudes fighting, you know, I'll wait till one gets the upper hand, then I'll jump in and I'll attack both, hopefully get a win out of getting both of them. Whereas Jace, I have to give dude credit. It doesn't always work, but works more than half the time with the classes he picks. He will see people on the map or he will see a fight going down and my dude charges right in, ready to mess stuff up, which he usually does. So I got to give him a lot of credit in this game. So today we're going to watch him get down on this victory, and soon I'll have some of my own videos on here as well, but currently I don't have the capability to record any of my matches on the Switch. I can do like the 30-second clips, which I'm going to put another video together of some of my highlights from when I played and even some that Jace played with me on my team. But today we're going to focus on watching Jace, and I just can't wait to show you guys this game. For those of you who played it, I'm sure you guys love it as well. So I think that's about it. Let's get into the gameplay. Here we got Jace dropping down. He is dropping down into the dusty area. Right now the name of this place escapes me. So right here we have a legendary chest. He's going to activate that. Now you can't get the item out of there right away. You've got to activate it and then wait till it comes together before you can retrieve any items out of there. And normally these legendary chests are littered with people right when you jump down, because they're marked on the map before you go. So when people join the game and they try to play, they can select where they want to land on the map, and normally you want to associate it close to one of these legendary chests. Right here we've got fire. Okay, he upgraded his purple fire. Now he switched that out for a legendary poison. So he's maining rock. Now he's amazing with rock. He's reading the scroll to upgrade his talents. You know, I probably should explain some of the talents and everything too, but you know what, I'll do a breakdown of the talents and the items and all that other stuff in my next video. Right now I want to focus on the gameplay. As you can see, he just shot that boulder, or he launched that boulder. You know, rock being his main attack. He launched that and then he shot a fireball, caught it, and lit it on fire. So wherever that would have hit would have done almost double damage because it was on fire. So pretty much you land down, you drop, you scour the lands around you, grab what you can. He's upgrading for a dash rune. And again, and you know, I say again, but what I truly mean is, what I didn't say is that every class also has kind of like a power-up, special abilities. For example, for this rock class that Jace is playing, whenever he smashes the ground for his weaker attack, he actually builds armor while he smashes that ground. So you've got the blue bar down on the bottom, that's your armor. Your armor is only effective while you're wearing a belt. So key thing to get when you're running around this world and you're scouring it for things is you definitely want to pick up a belt if you can. Any belt will do. You can always upgrade as you find better items, because that allows you to utilize armor. So if you're a stone class, all you've got to do is smash the ground, and yeah, you don't even need a belt. I mean, you want a belt because you can hold more armor, but if you didn't have one and you landed in a group of people, simply smashing the ground would give you armor. So technically, you gain armor by fighting. Now, oh, this is cool. I remember this part. So Jace is up here on top of this castle. He's still trying to get items. Someone's already trying to attack him. As you can see, they threw that big air tornado at him. Jace is so bold. Like, I've seen him do this. People will be attacking him, and he doesn't give an F. He just walks around collecting more stuff until he's like ready, that you've annoyed him enough, or until he feels he's ready to attack. So he's still loading up. Oh, he upgraded his rock. All right, this dude's definitely in trouble. All right, he's checking out this last small chest, and now he's on to whoever was messing with him. And there he is, coming down. Oh, so the guy who was messing with him ended up having to fight another guy, and now they're attacking each other. So Jace is coming in from the side. Oh man, get him, Jace. Yeah, nice. He's nice with that boulder. I'm telling you, he's nice with the boulder. There's his firewall. You got a guy who looks like he's got air and fire. That's a good combo. If he can get that air tornado and then light it on fire, get you sucked in there. It's like a fire. There you go, right there, just like that. See, man, Jace is good. Fire versus fire. Right here. Jace is making use of that dash room. You see that purple when he does that. You've got a regular dash too. I think this is where he gets him right through the crack in that wall. Yeah, look at this. Literally right through the crack in that wall, hit that dude. Peace. Alright, so let's read. Yep, he's going to read the scroll. See if there's anything he can salvage from this player. Doesn't look like too much. Although that teleportation rune looks good. He's going to pass on that. Alright, he passes on that. Yeah, so another thing I do when I play this game is if you have the ability, every time you make a kill, if you have the ability to do so, you want to heal up and get your armor back up, because generally there's usually someone right on your heels to fight you while you're fighting someone else. See, here we go, called it. Right, so this guy was right on his heels. He was probably on his way here for a while, because when the boulders and certain attacks happen, they're big and you can hear them if you're not too far off in the distance. And then you can just look around and say, oh, look at those huge poison clouds over there, or look at that lightning storm over there, something's going down. See, I mean, my dude just smashes guys with boulders all day. Now that boulder attack is especially hard to hit someone in the distance, because if they see it coming, it's the easiest thing to dodge. So Jace has made use of saving that boulder attack for when he's close in front of someone. So as someone's right there, boom, he throws that big boulder, it smashes, it doesn't even give a person a chance to get away. Whereas me, I'm like, oh, look at that dude over there, he's in the distance, throw this huge boulder. It's not even close generally. So I'm trying to mimic that when I play with this class. But I generally play with poison. When I first started playing this game, I played with ice. And that's mainly because the controller I had didn't have the ZR. I can't remember. It didn't have one of the attacks. So when I was playing, if I had 2 gauntlets, instead of having 4 attacks, 2 attacks for each gauntlet, I only had 3. I couldn't use my secondary attack. And I didn't even know I had it because I started playing the game like that. So I was definitely playing with a disadvantage. And once I realized I was playing with that disadvantage, I think ice became my favorite because it allows you to freeze players and you can snipe. So I needed every advantage that I could. And I got pretty good with ice. I got to be dope, to be honest. And ice is one of the harder classes to be good with. Since then, I'm pretty horrible with ice. Like I said, I've now mained poison for a while. But it makes a good practice to switch up the gauntlets that you use, just so that depending on whatever you find while you're roaming, if you don't find a gauntlet that you're really good with or you prefer, at least you know how to use it and be effective with your attacks. If you main one gauntlet, then whenever you pick up another gauntlet, chances are you might not be as effective with it if you don't practice it as your main. So look, the landscape is great. I love how everything looks here. It looks like Jace is still hunting down some more legendary chests. Oh, and as the storm shrinks, some of the skills that you have, as long as you're still alive and you've made it to the next level, let's say, you'll level up. So, for example, Jace is maining rock. One of his special level ups is, as he gets closer, is when he throws his boulder, it'll grow in size the farther it flies. So if you do happen to hit someone or catch someone with it from a distance, it's going to do maximum damage because it'll grow in size as it goes. Another thing is, I believe you get to have 2. Yeah, if you look at his charge for the boulder, he now has 2 charges, which means he can throw one boulder and then immediately throw another one, rather than having to wait for his mana to recharge. So you have multiple ways of upgrading your skills and talents. That's by reading scrolls. Scrolls will upgrade the talents that you've set for your gauntlet. Like I said, I'll go over some of those things. And I'm sorry, not your gauntlet, for your player. I'll go over some of those things in another video. So here we got some automatons. Now these automatons didn't initially exist in the game. They added them. I forget what release they added them. But it kind of adds another cool element to the game where you're not just attacking players, where these automatons will guard certain areas where there's a lot of items to get, a lot of chests to discover. Oh, there you go. Those, man, he is sick. You see that? He threw 2 boulders, lit one of them, if not both of them, on fire, and they happened to hit the automatons. Now, mind you, the automatons are fairly simple to kill. So when you go to these areas and try to raid them for items and equipment, you may run into these automatons. They're fairly easy to kill. You won't generally have a problem killing them. The only problem is fighting them attracts attention to yourself. And if you happen to lose life while you're fighting them, if you defeat them all, by the time you've defeated them all, someone's running up on you, and you'll have less armor and less health than if you would have attacked them head on. Alright, so here we got some guys already battling out. Jace comes from above. Oh, missed that dude. Again with that boulder. Oh, that one killed that dude. He's done. He's donezo. Didn't even know if he activated that legendary chest yet. Nope, because the other guy's still there. So it looks like there's only 4 people left. Dash, good use of the dash. I'm targeting that, by the way. And you know what? I'm just gonna have to give him credit. He's good with aim in general, because whether it's fireballs, whether it's boulders, lightning, or air, I mean, he is pretty on point with his aim. Now he plays on our PS4. I don't know if that makes any difference. He says it does. He says the controller's a little bit easier. I used to adore the PS controller and still do. However, I got hooked on Smash Brothers many years ago, and that GameCube controller just it stuck with me and never left. So I pretty much use that for any game that I can. Hence is why I was missing that ZL, ZR, I forget which one again. Alright, so now we've got our playable area pretty much shrunken down to this area. There's 2 people left, so he's looking for 1 dude. Now, being that he's got a Featherfall rune now, oh, that's right, and he's upgraded to Legendary Fire and Legendary Rock, so he's got his maximum attack power right now. And he's got his Featherfall rune, which basically launches the player straight up. Being that it's legendary, it'll go up higher than one that's not legendary. So, being that he's feather falling around here, whoever's left on this map knows he's there and sees him and has seen him. So they're deliberately hiding, either to sneak attack him or fear of not being able to handle my dude. Most likely got a better off chance of just taking him out. He tried to sneak. I saw something. There he is. Yep. He's trying to sneak on my dude. 2 boulders. This. Oh, he's a lightning. Alright, we got somebody with lightning. Now he can smash through that firewall, as you see, and on the other side of that firewall, his ground fissure will continue. Oh, done. Dunzo, he got him. Victory. Just like that. 6 Exiles, 912 damage. Not a bad run. Not a bad run at all. That's what I'm saying. I give Jace a lot of credit because, you know, to get between the 7 to 10 Exile range when you kill an opponent, that's pretty freaking good. And he gets there more than I do, I'll be honest. Alright, well, that was Spellbreak gameplay. Hope you guys loved this video. I love Spellbreak. I will also be bringing you some of my clips eventually. And, you know, like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side.